Thank goodness. Cherry almond. Despise that scent. Probably just think that's the color that you naturally are. I'm nervous and I'm like, oh, did I get it? I don't want to miss. We did. We got it on our back. I think it says 60 seconds. Not 60 seconds. I'm on vacation. I'm coming back just as pale as I was when I left. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another self-tanning video. I know I just did one, but y'all have been requesting a ton of self-tanners, so I'm trying to get these videos out for you since it takes a while for me to film them and actually get them out to you because getting a self-tanner on and off is a little bit difficult, especially when it's a fresh tan, so I can only really do one a week. But today's tan was recommended by you guys, so I decided to pick it up. And this self-tanner is called UTAN Turbo Self-Tanning Mousse. I did put a poll seeing if you guys want the UTAN or the Dripping Gold, and it was actually a 50-50, so I let my sister decide, and she said she wanted to know what the UTAN was all about. So if you guys want to know my thoughts and opinions on this self-tanner, then just keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump right on in. Now, the really cool thing nowadays is that there are a million different self-tanners out there, all different price points, all different colors. I am obsessed, and a lot of them tend to be customizable self-tanners, and that is exactly what this self-tanner is right here. Now, this tan right here retails for $33.20, and like I said, I got it on lookfantastic.com. That's where I get a lot. Like, if you ever are looking for a European brand, I go to Look Fantastic because they're more of a European seller. I think they're a lot bigger over there than they are here. So they sell a lot of European brands, and you guys, we can get it here without paying like huge costs in shipping. A cherry almond scent. I will say the scent is not very strong. Thank goodness, because actually I hate cherry almond. It's like, I despise that scent, so I was kind of nervous when buying this, but I did notice they have another scent that is more like gender neutral, they say. So if you're a man and you want to self-tan, but you don't want to smell like coconuts or any of that, they have, I think it's like a, let me like look at the scent. There is a scent. It is the gender neutral scent. Mind you, who cares what scent you're using, but if you're going for the gender neutral scent, it's the bergamot. Personally, I think I would like that scent better than the cherry almond. However, like I mentioned, it's not a very strong scent, so I did not mind that it was cherry almond scented. And yes, I bought it knowing that, but I was like, whatever, we'll give it a try. Now, it is a pH balanced for ultra dark color payoff. It has a light, medium, or dark tan depending on how long you leave this on. If you leave this on for 1 hour, you'll get like a golden glow. Think if people didn't know you self-tan, they'd probably just think that's the color that you naturally are. And 2 hours for a sun-kissed tan, 3 hours for a golden tan, so that'd be like more of like a medium tan. And 8 hours for ultra dark. I left it on, I believe it ended up being like 5 to 6 hours. And I would say this is a pretty dark tan, y'all. They said it develops over the next 24 hours. This is 24 hours later. When I rinsed it off, I was shocked with how dark I actually was initially after rinsing off. Usually you're pretty light and then you darken over the next 24 hours. Like, I was pretty dark when I rinsed this off. Now, I did film myself from start to finish, so I'm gonna insert those clips right here so you guys can see exactly how fair I was when I started and then how I got this beautiful sun-kissed glow. So let's just jump right back to the past, and then we will discuss my final thoughts on this self-tanner.
In case you are new to self-tanners, I'm showing you this right here that it is important to put your hair up or else you will stain your blonde hair. And now I'm just showing you the product, and that I do always shake them up to get the color all mixed in. And look guys, the pump works on this one. And the undertone of the self-tanner is a bit olive, but it has a nice red undertone mixed in with it as well, which is gonna make it look a little bit more natural, especially for all of you out there who have yellow undertones like myself. And it has a nice gleam to it. It's a very light undertone right away, but after like an hour, it starts looking a little bit darker. And this right here is showing you that I apply it to my face with a kabuki brush. Very important. I did get a little on my hand, and I was trying to get it off, but it wouldn't come off. So now it's 5:51 a.m. and it looks very olive in this lighting right away. I rinsed it off, and you guys, look how dark I am after initially washing this off, and it's going to develop for another 24 hours. I'm showing you how well it went on my hands, although that stain is still there, unfortunately. And right here, like, look at the seamlessness from my arm to my hand. Very impressed.
My final thoughts on this self-tanner is that it's actually a very fast drying self-tanner. I think it says 60 seconds, not 60 seconds, but I would say I was dry within a good 2 to 5 minutes. However, I do kind of go over areas multiple times because I get nervous and I'm like, oh, did I get it? I don't want to miss. So it pretends being a couple layers on top of each other just because, especially on my back, because I'm like, did I get it? But we got it on our back, see? It was all dried down, I was able to put on clothes. If you guys are ever wondering what I wear like a onesie. If you guys have ever seen those, like a one-piece outfit, since I did sleep in this, I didn't want to stain my sheets, so I just like wear a one-piece outfit and I lay a black blanket down on my bed. That way I don't stain anything. I do think that this would potentially stain any sort of light clothing that you wear while it is developing. Afterwards, no staining. I've already ridden in this and I've worked out in this and it did not come off. There are no like crazy like sports bra lines or anything like that. There have been in the past some self tanners, as soon as you start sweating, they seep through your clothes. Y'all, they ruin everything. This did not do that. And I mentioned it didn't have a strong scent. Y'all, once you rinse this off, there is absolutely no scent. Even when you get warm, when you work out, you don't start smelling all funky. I really love this color. It's a beautiful golden self tanner. If you love golden self tans, this is for you. If you have a yellow undertone, such as myself, I don't look like a Simpson character. I think this tan looks really pretty. If you have a pink undertone, I think this would be you would get a beautiful rose gold tan. That's my one friend's favorite kind of tan because she has a pink undertone. Whenever she uses a like deep olive base self tanner, she gets this gorgeous like rose gold color. Like this would give you that. The look it gave my face, it was just this gorgeous sun-kissed look. And I looked in the mirror, I was like, I look like I just got back from vacation. And you know how pale I am. So that's, even if I go on vacation, I'm coming back just as pale as I was when I left. If you are looking for a dark tan that's actually a decent price, I highly recommend checking out the self tanner right here. As I mentioned multiple times, it does not have a strong scent. So if you are sensitive to smells, this would be a really good self tanner for you. Also, if you like quick drying self tanners, right up your alley. I really love that the product goes a long way. Y'all, be careful when you're doing your hands, when you're applying it to your hands, because it goes really far. Do not take the mitt and go over your hands. Use a kabuki brush. Only go to about like right here and just swipe backwards. Don't go forward and accidentally get on your hands. There's gonna be a lot of product on the mitt. So go in this direction when doing your arms, like the lower half of your arms, go backwards. And then apply a little bit to a kabuki brush and go over your hands and it will turn out beautifully. I've tried out a lot of self tanners. Y'all, it's pretty much a store. If you go in my closet over there, there is just like 100 different self tanners. And I would say, because we'd have to categorize, because I have light, medium, and dark self tanners. In the category of dark self tanners, this would definitely fall within the top 3. I have a lot more coming, y'all. A lot more. There's some being shipped to me right now. There's some that are already here. We've got a lot of self tanners. So if you guys love my self tanning videos, don't worry, there's a lot coming your way. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any other self tanners that you want me to try out, leave in the comment section down below and I will try to pick them up. And don't forget to follow my Instagram. It's @KaseyElizabeth_YT and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.